This is the story of Zeus, a husky, who carried the old scars of his past, but who found his voice again when someone finally chose to listen to his heart. The day they found Zeus, he was nothing more than a wanderer on a cold, empty street. His once proud coat was tangled and unkempt, his paws calloused and scarred, and his sad eyes whispered of pains no one had ever cared to ask about. When they scanned his microchip, they traced it back to his former owner, but the call ended with words that cut like a knife. I don't want him back.
Zeus! Sir! What is this?
Just like that, Zeus's world crumbled. He was cast aside, abandoned as if he had never mattered. A loyal soul discarded like a burden no one wanted.
Come on! Zeus! What do you do? Come on! Bring the spider inside, please. Zeus.
But fate wasn't finished with him. Fate had a gift waiting, and her name was Gam. She was the one who looked into Zeus's eyes and didn't see brokenness, didn't see baggage. She saw a soul that desperately longed to be loved. She opened her arms and brought him home, not realizing that in that very moment, the dog the world had forgotten would not only find a home, but would also change her life forever. At first, Zeus was nothing like the huskies people imagined. Huskies are known for their howls, for their endless chatter like stubborn children who can't stop talking. But Zeus was silent, hauntingly silent. No howl, no cry, not even a playful bark. Only those sorrowful eyes watching the world as if his voice had been stolen long ago.
Hi! What are you doing?
Whenever someone asked, has he sung his song yet? Has he spoken to you? Gam could only shake her head, a quiet ache tugging at her heart. She wondered if this wounded soul would ever feel safe enough to make a sound again, or if silence was all he had left. Then, one day, a miracle happened. A fragile sound, trembling and unsure, slipped out of him as if afraid that if it grew too loud, the world would turn its back once more. But for Gam, that single sound was everything. Tears filled her eyes because she knew Zeus was trying to trust again. And once that wall cracked, his voice poured out warm, eager, desperate to finally be heard.
I love you. What? I love you. I love you. Come get.
From that day forward, Zeus was silent no more. I love you. Hello. His sweet, clumsy words filled the home, replacing the silence that once broke Gam's heart. And in that moment, she understood. Huskies only reveal their true voice when their heart feels safe, when they finally know they belong. Zeus had found his place, and this was his song. Because fate always has its own way of weaving lives together. When the world turned its back, Gam appeared. She saw not a broken dog, but a soul begging for love. And she gave him what no one else would, a second chance. The day Gam brought Zeus home, she didn't yet know that this forgotten dog would become her greatest miracle, the one who would quietly heal her and change her forever.
Oh my god, look at this dramatic ass dog. Zeus, what are you doing, dude? Why do you look like that?
Every morning, when Gam reaches for the door lock, Zeus's voice rises behind it, pleading softly, "Don't go, take me with you." in those shining eyes, you can see the fear of being abandoned once again. He rushes toward the elevator, tail wagging wildly, trying to squeeze through because he knows that beyond that door isn't just the street below, but a world of adventures with the person he loves most.
Oh, little turtle friend. Here, little turtle friend.
The closer they grew, the more Zeus revealed his true nature. Gentle, protective, endlessly loving. It showed most clearly when Gam began fostering litters of puppies. At first, she worried. She didn't know how Zeus would react to those tiny, fragile lives, but her fears vanished the moment Zeus approached. He moved slowly, tenderly, sniffing each one before lying down beside them, like a big brother filled with patience. He never played rough, never hurt them. Instead, his eyes seemed to say, "Don't worry, little ones, I'll keep you safe."
Fight her! Fight her! Zeus, you are a 65-pound grown-ass man. You tell that little baby.
When they were too small to play, he simply stayed near, guarding them with his quiet presence. And when they grew stronger, Zeus joined their games, chasing, rolling, letting them climb on his back, tug at his ears, nip at his fur. And with every litter, every fragile soul that entered their home, Zeus repeated the same ritual, welcoming, protecting, loving, as though his heart never grew tired of giving. Yet beneath that joy, Zeus still carried the marks of his hard past. Beneath his thick fur lay scars on his elbows, on his paws, the remnants of nights spent on cold ground, unloved, unprotected. And still, the moment he stepped into Gam's home, it was as if he had always belonged there. He never once had an accident indoors. He already knew how to sit, lie down, stop proof that he had once been trained, once been his dog, and still he had been thrown away like nothing. But to Gam, Zeus was everything. He wasn't just any husky. His face told a story all its own. Perfect rings circled his eyes, so symmetrical, so rare, it seemed like they had been painted by hand. His wide, radiant smile lit up entire rooms, and his once lost voice now filled the silence with music, breathing joy into Gam's life. Today, Zeus is no longer a stray cast aside. He is the heart of a home. He is the guardian of the small and the weak. He is the dog who learned to trust again. If Zeus's story touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and share. Because out there, countless forgotten souls are still waiting, still hoping that someone will finally see them. And maybe, just maybe, the dog nobody wanted will be the one to save you.